Hey, you beautiful bastards, Desolator Magic here, and let's just jump right into it. You thought we were done with Ultimate Master spoilers? Oh no, just today they finally posted the full reveal of all of the tokens. Spoiler alert, it's somewhat disappointing. So first up we got a Drake. This was the artwork from M13, so not new. I think it looks kind of cool, but I also think it doesn't really look like a Drake. It just kind of looks like a mutated seagull, kind of getting like a Fallout vibe from it. I don't like this one. Very bad choice if you look at the rest of the Drake art that's out there. Next up, Elemental. This is reused from a whole bunch of different places, if I'm not mistaken. You might have noticed they got rid of the bottom text box if there was nothing to say. I mean, there's no flying, there's no, keywords or anything, so more pretty artwork. I kind of like that. Also, this is one of my favorite artworks, but it gets weirder because this is a 1/1 red token creature elemental. Well, so is this. Why are there two in the set? I have absolutely no idea. But if I were to guess, I would say probably two different cards generate red tokens, red elementals, so they just either matched up the artwork with the set or they just forgot and accidentally made two of these. Anyway, that's the M13 artwork there. I kind of like that one. I mean, I like the flames and I kind of like the rock crawler. I like both of them, so hey. Next up, we got a mono white spirit. It's a 1/1 flyer, and this is actually the artwork from Conspiracy, and I think it looks pretty cool, actually. I think a lot of the other spirit artwork is, interesting, but kind of like weird and random. Oh, by the way, it's actually from Conspiracy 1 and 2. Next up, Merit Lage, which unfortunately is the same artwork from every other time it's ever been printed, including from the vault. And I mean, that artwork is freaking amazing. I love it. It doesn't match the Dark Depths card, the new artwork on that at all. But it's just so cool and like mysterious and absolutely love everything about it. It's just a shame they couldn't maybe remix it because they already did Dark Depths with new artwork. So simultaneously disappointing while also being totally awesome because I love that art. By the way, watch for this one to be worth a little bit of money because it might potentially be. I mean, we got the FTV version, but it's always been worth a little bit. Next up, Homunculus. This is kind of cool. It's the artwork from Innistrad. I kind of like it. I mean, what's a homunculus supposed to look like? Who knows? It could look like basically anything, but I like the robe, I like the creepy face, and I like the weapons, so really cool. Next up, a worm token, and according to everything I could find, this is the only time they've ever used this artwork, meaning it is brand new. It looks super cool. It kind of looks like Nessie or like a horse, but still it looks really cool. I think it looks appropriately vicious and powerful for a 6/6 trampler. And it is nice that they finally put some new artwork on something. Like I said, if I'm not mistaken, I did do like a search on multiple websites and couldn't find one, but who knows? Next up, another elemental, but this one's green. It's a 4/4 as well. And it's just, a 100-foot tall buffalo, I guess. I mean, it looks kind of normal till you look at the little rope bridge and the deer. I mean, a deer with a rack that big is probably 8 or 9 feet tall total. That's a big old buffalo. So they used the artwork from Lorwyn, and I really like it. I think they did pretty much best of on most of these. Like the next one, Ooze. That is a classic Ooze right there. That's the same artwork as Return to Ravnica, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I absolutely love this. It's so creepy and weird and ooze-erific. Next up, the black-white spirit. Now, this is from Gatecrash, and I think I recall some of these tokens being worth a little bit of money at one point. I might be thinking of a different black-white card, but I don't know. Might want to watch that. You never know. I really like the color fade from left to right, and as far as the artwork goes, I just like it. It looks like a black and white mixed spirit should look. Kind of dark and creepy, but without being like totally necro. Then they got like, like white sunlight and stuff in the background. It's a perfect mix. I absolutely love it. Next up, a soldier token, red one of course, and obviously from Theros. If the helmet didn't give it away, I didn't even have to look that one up. But then I did anyway just to be sure, because if I make a mistake, you guys will never shut the hell up about it. So, I mean, yeah, it's a soldier. He's got a cool helmet on, whatever. I mean, it's not the greatest artwork, but whatever, soldiers are boring. I'm kind of feeling the Age of Empires vibe, though. Next up, spider. I just don't like spiders. I don't like pictures of spiders. I don't like artwork involving spiders, so automatically I hate this. This is from Innistrad, and I don't care. I hate spiders. Next up, zombie token. Now, this has been printed a million times, and this is not, honestly, one of the better ones. I mean, really cool background. Perfect color scheme. They got like the mist going on. It's so cool. But there are better looking zombies in my opinion. So this is of course the recent Eldritch Moon one, if you couldn't tell by the architecture and the clothing. So I mean, it's cool. It's well drawn. It's just, I've seen cooler zombies, and it's just a little too reminiscent of Eldritch Moon. Next up, one of the more expensive tokens by far, at least back in the day, Faerie Rogue. Now, this was in MM2, and that version is currently sitting at $1.49 in Card Kingdom, with the UMA version going for about 70 cents. I think this looks way better than the original artwork, just better color scheme, cooler, everything. It's just better. So definitely my favorite one here, and it might continue to be worth some money, so watch out for that. This and the MM2 are the only sets that ever use this artwork, so if you like this one, snatch it up, because they might go up over time. Next up, Spark Elemental, and I do like this artwork. It's kind of cool. It's pretty much like every 80s sci-fi film Spark Elemental electricity come to life thing. Kind of cool, but I mean, it's the same artwork from 5th Dawn and from 10th edition, so I mean, if it's that old, maybe redraw it. It is kind of an obscure, unique card. It doesn't fit into many decks. I think a 3/1 Trample Haster with Sacrifice at the end of turn is only generated by a tiny handful of cards total, and in fact, if you go by the actual name of the token, it's probably only one card. So okay, maybe don't put new artwork on such an obscure, not-so-played card. But then again, 5th Dawn was a while ago. And finally, the most confusing token in the entire set. I researched this on 4 different websites, okay? 4 websites. So if at this point I have this wrong, I am completely saying it is not my fault. Here we have the Citizen token. This isn't just the only time that artwork was used, it's the only time a Citizen token has been printed. Now you're probably thinking, how is that possible? Well, the card that generates this that's being reprinted is called Ication Crier, and it was only printed one other time in Time Spiral. Well, as far as I can tell from eBay, Card Kingdom, The Gatherer, and whatever other 4th website I used, they just simply never made a Citizen token. They referenced a token that they never actually made. I've never heard of that. I mean, I've only been playing for 4 or 5 years, but I have never heard of them just skipping a token that one of the cards references. So that's weird. Anyway, as for this epic new artwork here, I like it. It's kind of like anime looking, specifically Trigun. You got the wavy clothes that are needlessly large and stylistic, and the cool red color, and the background, and the dramatic pose, and the holding the hood. It's extremely anime. But like in a good way, not a stupid cliche dumb weeb way. So that's pretty sweet that we get brand new artwork, and then on top of it, it's also the first time this token has ever been printed. I don't think it'll translate to any kind of money, but I don't know, for token collectors, definitely grab this one because it's a brand new thing. So that's it for the token reveal. We only had 2 new artworks, and that includes 1 brand new card, I guess. So, better than nothing. What do you think about the choices? Do you have a better artwork version that you would have preferred? Let me know down in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next video.